With Madden 26 finally being here, we have Madden Ultimate Team in full swing. With that being said, everyone's looking for the next best budget card. And today we're going over my top 10 budget cards in Madden 26 to start the year. This is always interesting because there's a lot going on in the pre-access version of this. So if you're watching this a little bit later, the list could look a little bit differently. But for the most part, this top 10 list should be through all the way of launch in Madden 26. With that being said, we're going to start with an honorable mention, work our way down to the number 1 slot. Some of these cards are free. Some of these cards are just a little bit in coins. But for the most part, I tried to keep everything maximum 30K. 40K I don't think I have a single card in here that's 40K, so we should be under that mark almost every single time and be rolling from there. We're going to be starting with our honorable mention, which I think everybody and their mom has mentioned. I've also tried to make this list like not repeatable, like send 10 same people that every single creator you've ever seen make a list for, because a lot of these players are expensive as hell and they're literally just lying to you. They're like, oh, budget cards are back. Trey Thornton or whatever his name is, the 6'5" guy, yeah, he's going for 90K. That's not a budget card. Just because he's a low overall doesn't always make him budget cards. Chase Brown's going to be my first one. This is the honorable mention because he's 45K. Like, that's still not even a budget card. It's definitely cheaper than a lot of options you could get for 85 speed. He is great. We use him in squads a lot. He's not on my team, but I play with him a good amount. Very overall solid card. A lot of people you're going to see use him. 85 speed, 87 excel. Very, very fast. His only real downsides are going to be his pass blocking, only at 65, which does matter this year for running backs because linebackers can now get insta sheds. So pass blocking does matter a little bit more, and is only having 80 carrying. Not the end of the world, but does fumble a little bit more than those higher end cards. But for a budget beast, more than manageable. If you have the coins to spend 40K, do it. He's definitely worth it. But if you don't, we have another running back that's going to be number 10 on our list. This one's one of my favorite backs. If I had, especially if I have a Jags theme team, I'm going to be using him 10 out of 10 times. Again, his only knock is going to be his carrying. Baishaw 2, who's 3,000 stubs. He is very, very cheap in this game. Clearly 6,000, 3,000, whatever you want to give him. 6,000 stubs. I'm saying stubs. Sorry, I'm giving you PTSD from MLB. I'm so used to being MLB. 6,000 coins, 3,000 coins, 86 speed, 87 excel, only 61 carrying. So really bad carrying, but insanely fast. Insanely fast. Just gotta pray he doesn't get hit sticked. I really like this card. I also like another card coming up on here if you want a little bit more carrying that we'll get to later. But for the most part, if you have like a Jags theme team at all, I know some people are rocking that for the Travis Hunter, for Trevor Lawrence, who's definitely going to get a good card. There's a lot of good cards in the Jags theme team, or if you're just a Jags fan, 87 speed running back day 1. That's the fastest you can have in the game. So you can't really be mad at that for only 3,000 coins. Definitely is going to be usable on almost every team. Then we're going to go to our next player who's a little bit more expensive. Definitely a little bit more expensive, but 100% worth it. I've used him now for many of games online, and so far he has been, no joke, my best cornerback. And I have 82 Will Johnson. I have Marlon Humphrey. I have JC Horn. I have a lot of cards, and I'm telling you, this one is my budget beast who's been my best player. So we're going to look at 77 overall, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to get Nate Wiggins. Now, again, I'm also looking at these cards super late at night, so there's only one Nate Wiggins up, but during the day, there's going to be more than this. During the day, he's around 20K, 19K is the lowest you normally can get him for. But Nate Wiggins, great card. This card plays out of his mind for me. He is okay, and that one sold right there. So we're just going to go to my team instead of looking at the auction house, so I can show you exactly his stats. This is him on a boosted team, so again, he is teamed up on my team, but he's my cornerback 2 right now. Again, starting over Jair Alexander, only behind JC Horn, Marlon Humphrey. This card is absolutely nuts. He has 86 speed on the team, 85 speed base. Can keep up with everybody, is 6'2" and lanky. Solid man coverage, solid zone coverage as well. Just an overall great card, plays way above his stats. I really, really like this card. It's honestly disrespectful to have him all the way to the 9 spot, but we do have another corner, and he's going to be at the 8 spot because I think he does edge him out just a little bit, even though Nate Wiggins is faster. We are looking for speed in this game, but our number 8 spot just kind of does it all, whereas I feel like Wiggins doesn't quite have the coverage stats of this player. As we're going to be looking at the L'Jarius Sneed. Now, again, he's not 40K, I promise you. He's normally going for anywhere around 30K to 33K, so it's normally what you can grab him for. Again, so on the more expensive side of this video, but that's why he's lower on the list, because again, the higher cards are going to be lower on the list. But L'Jarius Sneed is worth every penny of that 30K you can get him for. 83 speed base, so if you have a Chiefs or Titans theme team, goes up to 84 speed, which again is top end in this game, and has solid coverage sets. Obviously, man coverage isn't entirely there at 71. You'd like that to be higher, but great zone coverage to start the year. A fantastic press. If you can get that boost to the 85 press with a theme team, that's fantastic to start the year. Almost no, unless you're playing like a Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, or one of the top end wide receivers, or a rookie premier, like that's the best press you're gonna have against any release in this game. And if you play him against like Xavier Worthy's not getting off the line, which is awesome. Great zone as well, solid agility, overall great player, 6'1", lanky. I've seen him play against me, and he's very, very good. And I've played with him a little bit on the theme team here for some MUT Squad games. So he is very, very good and definitely worth the 30K you can buy him for. Heading to our number 6 spot, we're going to have another running back. We have 3 running backs on this list. That's actually crazy. This is our last running back on the list. Again, I mentioned him a little bit earlier, but he's going to be one with a little bit better carrying, but around the same speed. No surprises here, but he's going to be one of my favorite backs in all of the NFL, and one of my best calls I've had so far. I had last draft or 2 drafts ago was Devon Achane. You can get him for around the 14K price. Right now he's going for about 18, but again, I'm filming this late at night, so all the prices are rise. 84 speed base, solid excel at 82. Way better carrying. 78 carrying. You're not going to fumble nearly as much. Again, you're sacrificing a little bit of speed, but you're also paying under half the price that you are for a Chase Brown. Great change of direction at 80. Change of direction really matters this year, so again, know that. 78 break tackle, which is actually pretty high. Overall, great agility as well. He has good juke moves, if I'm not mistaken. Where 79 juke moves are very solid. 72 spin is more than viable. Great card nonetheless. Devon Achane should easily get the job done for you for a very cheap price of only 14,000 coins. Then we're going to some more diverse positions here. I think every other position here on out is a different position. So we're going to start with the tight end position at the number 5 slot here. One of AT's favorite cards. If you know AT from the channel, shout out. But he has been an awesome tight end for us to have, and it is going to be one of the fastest tight ends in the entire game, and definitely the fastest tight end for the cheapest price. And that is going to be Luke Musgrave. You can get Luke Musgrave for 3,000 coins. Luke Musgrave has 80 speed at the tight end position. Remember, you're going to be playing him against linebackers. Linebackers in early game, 80 speed is hard to come by. We just saw one of the fastest linebackers in the game has only 82 speed. So 80 speed for a tight end is awesome. Now, again, is he going to be an elite run blocker? No. 67 run block gets the job done, though. Solid catching stats all around. 80 speed is phenomenal, and he's 6'6", so he definitely has the size. And again, aggressive catching is very OP right now in the game. So having a 6'6" threat out there with 80 speed is phenomenal. This card is very, 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 very cheap and should definitely be on your squads. Heading into our next player, our number 4 player, Andre Cisco. I haven't really said his single name earlier until right now, so now you're getting to know that we're going to Andre Cisco and the Jags. He's on the Jets. I don't know why I said the Jags. That's on me. That's entirely on me. So he's on the Jets. That is entirely on me. My apologies for not knowing ball. But his picture's in the Jags, so it messed me up for a second. 8K is all it takes to get Andre Cisco on your team. 83 speed. Very good size. Where is his height? 6 foot height, but he feels bigger than that. Pause. 83 speed, 82 excel. Again, solid play rec, solid zone coverage for a free safety out there. Decent hit power at 71. Nothing that's going to blow your socks off, but all the safeties in this game truly, and I mean this wholeheartedly, are very expensive. Free safeties are a very expensive position to come by, and this one you can get for very cheap and can play very solid for you. If you want to use him as a user, you definitely can. 83 speed is more than enough, but he's going to get the job done there for the most part with the speed and whatnot. And to get him for very cheap, you'll love to see only 8,000 coins. That's as low as you can go at the free safety position. So that is where we're going to have there for the cheap free safeties. At the number 3 spot, we get into one of my favorite players of all time in Madden. And I think he's going to be one of your favorite players of all time in Madden too. He's also on the Packers. Shout out Packers theme team. Let me know in the comments down below what theme team you guys are using. I'm kind of always intrigued to see what people are running. We're running a Ravens and Panthers theme team right now for only the 13K price. Look at Isaiah Simmons. Everybody knows Isaiah Simmons, the former linebacker, is a 6'4" strong safety with 82 speed. Kyle Hamilton ain't got 82 speed, I can tell you that. And he's the only the 6'4" safety we got. 6'4" strong safety, 82 speed, 82 excel. Man coverage, zone coverage don't matter. He's going to be all over the field, flying around, making tackles. 76 tackles, more than enough to get it done. 75 agility, also more than enough to get it done with 71 catching and 84 jumping. You can't out jump this motherfucker at 6'4". That's huge. He's the best budget card you can have at safety. I promise. Best budget card you can have at the safety position. Isaiah Simmons, and if you have a theme team, he's even better than that. That card is nuts and broken. Now to the position you all are waiting for, quarterback. What quarterback, gutters, am I going to get for a cheap price? Because none of them are cheap. They're all super expensive, or they're hot Betos Cheetos, and you don't want that. Everyone's like, oh, go get Jalen Milroe or whatever. Yeah, Jalen Milroe throws the ball to the other team every single time, so we don't want that. What we do want is a solid quarterback for a good price, and we're going to get that because we're going to get Drake May. Drake May's not going to blow your socks off at a 78 overall, but he's not going to also break your wallet at a 78 overall, and I'm going to be better. I'm going to be honest, he's better than a lot of quarterbacks in this game for way more expensive of prices. This card has 80 speed. That is faster than Josh Allen in this game. He's 82 throw power. That's better than the Bo Nixes and whatnots of the world. Actually, I can tell you that's one of the highest throw powers, if I'm not mistaken, in the game. Let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, if we filter out, there is only one singular card that is under 80K before Drake May that has more throw power than this, and that's Michael Penix, who's one of the worst releases in the game, and is only 75 speed. So this is literally saving you 80,000. Oh, sorry, Joe Milton also is a 75 overall, but has not as nearly as good as accuracy and not nearly as good as speed. Not even remotely close. Solid accuracies across the board, low 70s, high 70s in the short accuracy. Solid, very, very, very good speed at 80 speed, 82 throw power. Obviously, 6'4". Drake May normally does have a very good release, as we saw last year. Great, great card. Able to maneuver in the pocket a little bit as well. Remember, you can juke outside the pocket this year. It is a fun thing to do. But Drake May, nonetheless, awesome budget card. I really like him for this list. I think he brings all the values you need. I think he's just a better version of the Joe Milton card that I was just talking about. If you want someone with a little more throw power, you could go Joe Milton, but I think, if I'm going to be honest, Drake May is just the better player here to go with if you want overall accuracy and throw power and speed. So really, really good quarterback there for only 8,000 coins. Okay, let's head to our number one player, which is a free player that is on my squadron, and everybody talks about him. Everybody knows him. He's on every squad. You get him for free by doing one singular solo challenge, and that is going to be in my specialist, as that is Xavier Worthy. This card has 87 speed. Really all you need. 87 speed. He can't run block for shit, but what he can do is get wide open against players that he's the fastest card in the game, period. He's the fastest card in the game. It's the best way to put it. Fastest card in the game to have. 87 speed, gonna fly by everybody. You don't have to worry about nothing. And he's absolutely free. You play one singular training camp solo, and you get him and JJ McCarthy for free. JJ McCarthy could be on this list, but I didn't want to put two free cards on the list that you automatically get that everybody knows about. But Xavier Worthy, by far and away, is going to be on every squad, every God squad. Like, you see my squad, and he's the starting slot receiver on my team. Every single team you see, he will be on it, and he's free. You can't get mad at that. He's absolutely free. So let me know what players I missed that you really like. I know there's going to be a ton of budget options that are available. I tried to keep all these players under the 35 to 40K threshold. I put one on there that was 45K. If you wanted me to go higher than that, you want to make me you want me to make another top 10 list for guys that are like in the mid price range. I was thinking about doing that from anywhere from like 50 to 100K. That opens my range a lot of really good players. But for now, I want to keep this pretty cheap, pretty easy to get guys that you can get at key positions on the field. With that being said, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. This is a brand new channel, so make sure to drop the subscribe. It is absolutely free to do. And we're also giving away a copy of Madden to anyone that comments and subscribes on this channel until August 14th. We're going to be doing a giveaway then, so make sure to stay tuned. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.